The untold story behind the number 666 is a fascinating journey through time, culture, and belief. This number has captivated human imagination for centuries, and today we delve into its multifaceted history. The number 666 is often associated with ominous or dark connotations, but its origins and various interpretations are far more complex than simply being a symbol of evil. 666 spans a mix of historical, theological, and cultural layers, each contributing to its ominous reputation. While many know it as the number of the beast in the book of Revelation, there are deeper, lesser-known aspects to its significance. The number 666 is famously mentioned in the Bible in the book of Revelation, chapter 13, verses 17 to 18, where it is referred to as the number of the beast. This has been interpreted to symbolize a powerful and malevolent figure, often associated with the Antichrist. However, the text itself does not definitively identify the beast, and much of the mystique surrounding 666 is based on various interpretations of these verses. Over time, 666 became a symbol of fear and superstition, often linked to dark forces or impending doom. In modern culture, it's been used in horror films, books, and music to amplify themes of the occult and apocalyptic events. This is in part due to the influence of religious interpretation and also the human tendency to imbue numbers with mystical significance. The number 666 is often linked to the Roman Emperor Nero, particularly through the practice of gematria, an ancient form of numerology that assigns numerical values to letters. In the 1st century, when the book of Revelation was written, Christians were facing persecution under Roman rule. It's believed that the author of Revelation, likely John of Patmos, used 666 as a symbolic reference to Nero, whose Hebrew name, Neron Caesar, equals 666 in gematria. This cryptic reference was a way of communicating a threat against Nero while avoiding direct confrontation with the empire. Nero's reign, from 54 to 68 AD, was marked by cruelty and suspicion, leading to widespread Christian martyrdom, particularly after the Great Fire of Rome in 64 AD, which Nero famously blamed on Christians. The association of 666 with Nero is thus seen by many scholars as a historical code rather than an apocalyptic prophecy. While the number 7 is seen as perfect or divine in many traditions, such as the 7 days of creation and the 7 heavens, 666 is often viewed as its opposite, representing incompleteness or imperfection. Some interpretations suggest that 666 symbolizes humanity's failed attempt at divinity or completeness. In this sense, it can be seen as the number of man, a way of highlighting the gap between human and divine perfection. The repetition of the number 6 3 times emphasizes its imperfect and fallen nature. Some theologians argue that 3 6s represent an intensified flaw or moral shortcoming, as the number 3 is often seen as a divine number like the Holy Trinity in Christianity. Thus, the number 666 could symbolize an ultimate fall from grace. The earliest manuscripts of Revelation did not all agree on the number associated with the beast. In fact, some early versions of the text mention 616 instead of 666. The variation suggests that the number 666 was not universally fixed in the early Christian tradition, and that it may have been a later addition or an interpretation based on a misreading or numerological symbolism. Early Christian writers and scholars, such as Irenaeus, a 2nd century bishop, noted the existence of manuscripts that cited 616 instead of 666. Some even suggested that 616 might have been an earlier, more accurate form of the number linked to Emperor Nero's name. This variation adds an extra layer of mystery to the symbolic power of 666, implying that the correct number may have been subject to interpretation and revision. While 666's biblical origins are steeped in persecution and cryptic symbolism, its influence has spread far beyond religion. Over centuries, the number has been co-opted by the occult and pop culture, often with associations to witchcraft, Satanism, and apocalyptic beliefs. The fascination with 666 as a symbol of dark power has been perpetuated through horror literature, films, and music. From movies like The Omen to heavy metal bands like Black Sabbath and Iron Maiden, 666 became an icon of rebellion, mystery, and fear. These portrayals fed into the idea of the number as something connected to the forces of evil or the supernatural. Some contemporary satanic groups, such as the Church of Satan founded by Anton LaVey in the 1960s, adopted the number as a symbol of defiance against traditional Christian morality and as a mark of individualism. LaVey himself referred to 666 as a symbol of the flesh and material world, rather than as a direct reference to biblical prophecy.